know, a lot of people go to Louis Vuitton particularly for the monogram canvas pieces, and there are simply just a lot of people who don't go to Louis Vuitton for the leather goods. By only making it available in stores, it will detract a few customers. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. I've been thinking about 2023 and there's a lot of changes we're experiencing with prices going up, not only with luxury but with, you know, interest rates, then also food, petrol going up. This year I most certainly went absolutely insane with the handbag purchasing. I'm just hoping that next year I won't do the same thing again, because it was just like a lot of time and money. I wanted to talk about the reasons why a lot of people might not be thinking of buying as many handbags next year. There's a lot of luxury things that I think may deter you from buying more bags. Gucci, for example, Alessandro Michele is not going to be the creative director anymore. I think Gucci is gonna rebrand themselves in a way. I know that I actually watched Hello Catwalk City's video recently about Alessandro Michele's departure from Gucci. The reason why he's left is because they couldn't meet eye to eye with the direction they wanted to go in the future. Gucci want to be more classic and have more timeless pieces, and they also want to elevate the pieces that they produce. So perhaps they want to produce things that are more expensive, and they also want to deliver fashion at a faster rate. So they want their prices to perhaps be higher. They want to have less crazy designs, like Alessandro Michele is very much known for his more crazy, like crystal embellished and, you know, bright colors. Maybe Gucci want to go more down the classic route. I think a lot of people who were buying Gucci the last few years really liked Alessandro Michele's direction. So if you're someone who loved Gucci, you might find that you might stop buying Gucci bags. Louis Vuitton, well, if you're a Louis Vuitton collector, you would have noticed that the last few years the prices have gone up. From what I've heard, monogram canvas pieces are not going to be purchasable online anymore, so it's something that you're going to have to go into the boutique to have the opportunity to buy it. And like these kinds of pieces may be becoming harder and harder to get as time goes by. And I think for a lot of people who are not super wealthy or you know, have access to a shopping center, they might find that they might deter them from purchasing from Louis Vuitton. You know, a lot of people go to Louis Vuitton particularly for the monogram canvas pieces, and there are simply just a lot of people who don't go to Louis Vuitton for the leather goods. They just love them for the canvas. Monogram canvas is very functional, practical, lightweight, and by only making it available in stores, it will detract a few customers. A more important subject is definitely the Balenciaga campaign has, I think, deterred a lot of people from purchasing anything from Kering Group. Kering Group owns Balenciaga, and they also own Bottega Veneta, Gucci, Saint Laurent, Alexander McQueen. As of recently, but Balenciaga hasn't yet addressed the seriousness of like the message that they're sending through their campaigns and even runway shows, or they haven't fired people or rebranded themselves. And it has also been exposed that I think the owner of Kering Group sells dolls on the internet, which are really inappropriate. A lot of people are boycotting Kering Group brands, and I think a lot of people who are collecting Gucci, Saint Laurent and all that sort of thing are going to be very deterred from purchasing anything in 2023. I mean, I've already seen it throughout social media. Like this morning there was a picture of Miley Cyrus on her Instagram, and she was wearing this full-on Gucci outfit. She looked really good, but there was so many comments saying like, if you support Gucci, then you support Balenciaga, and you're so wrong for posting this. And I just think a lot more people, as time goes by, maybe not yet, but as time goes by, the message is going to get out that maybe we should really think about buying into these big designer brands if some of them are very scary. They have very scary ideas. It's definitely going to deter a lot of people from purchasing designer bags next year as well. If, you know, maybe Saint Laurent was your favorite brand, or Gucci, or whatever. Now with Hermes, I guess purchasing from the boutique is also becoming a lot more challenging, and I've heard that they're going to have a price increase, a significant price increase perhaps next year. And I know they will have, like, they're known to have small price increases, but I have a feeling they're going to have a significant one within the next few years, and I think that is definitely going to rule out a lot of people. I mean, the whole Hermes game and all that, it seems like things are getting harder and harder to get in the boutique, and this is going to deter a lot of people, I think. Another reason why you might be deterred from collecting bags is the uproar of super fakes becoming available on the market and in the pre-loved market as well. Navigating the pre-loved market is becoming a lot harder if it's like on a platform like Vestiaire or eBay. There is a lot more super fakes being produced in this day and age compared to before. There was always fakes produced, but at this point they're getting so advanced that they're almost one-to-one with the genuine item. It's getting harder and harder to navigate the pre-love market when there is more fakes available. I think a lot of people are just getting sick of wearing designer brands. Now today I'm wearing a Burberry t-shirt, so I'm not completely over wearing like a branded t-shirt or like, you know, I have a Seller or belt I just wore the other day that says YSL. I even kind of like, I never really used to like the Constance bag, but it's honestly warming up to me, like the H logo. So I wouldn't say I'm totally over the logo trend, but I've noticed a lot of people being put off logos and being a little bit more low-key, especially in this day and age where, you know, times are getting tougher, things are getting more expensive, people are getting more desperate as well, and you know, it can be sometimes you can be a target if you have like a big brand stuck on you, and it's just like not as trendy as it once was. I think logo mania definitely comes in and out of fashion, but I think in 2023 it's the logo mania trend is not going to be as relevant as maybe it was in like 2020 or 2021. I feel like it's kind of been, yeah, I just don't think logo mania is completely as popular as it once was. So you might not be buying brands for the logo anymore, and maybe you want to go for more affordable labels like, I don't know, a handmade leather bag from Etsy or something like that. I think a lot of people are now considering you know, these kind of more affordable options that are just really nice quality and not necessarily like a Louis Vuitton or a Gucci bag. And I think also a lot of people are finding that they're being overwhelmed by these designer goods. Like, I know for me, I have definitely got to a point where I feel like I need to like address my shopping addiction. And I know there's so many people who, you know, are still addicted to buying handbags and they don't necessarily want to work on that within themselves. But there is a lot more people, I think, being honest about that aspect of their personality. And then maybe next year, you know, people always have New Year's resolutions. They might have a resolution to spend less on handbags. And I know a lot of you guys have commented on my video and said, you know, you're trying to buy less handbags as well, and we can support each other together. So I mean, it could be a good challenge as well in 2023 to buy less handbags. And it has not been easy for me, guys. Like, I bought a few Hermes charms last week. I was extremely tempted to buy a Furla bag this week because they have a Hello Kitty collection. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm so tempted. It's not even funny. Like, every day I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need to buy that Furla bag. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still money spent and money I could be putting towards, like, I don't know, some other investment that is not a handbag. And I'm really, you know, I think if you're young, like me as well, you're really starting to think about your future. Like, the world seems very unstable at the moment, so you might not, you know, I've kind of recently had a little bit of a wake-up call, and I'm starting to reconsider what I'm focusing on as much. I'll always love handbags, and to be honest, I don't think I'm going to completely be put off handbags next year. I think I'm still going to be talking about them. But I really want to lessen my, like this year I really went insane, guys. So I really want to change that next year. And maybe you might be the same. Maybe you might not be. Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to talk about that today. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Who do you think is going to be the new creative director of Gucci, guys? Like, I literally have no idea. And I even heard a rumor, I'm totally going off topic now, that Phoebe Philo is going to be like a new creative director of Chanel. Because, like, where is Phoebe Philo? Like, I don't know, but yeah, anyways, I think there's going to be a lot of changes next year with how people buy things. And yeah, let me know what you think as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye!